Captain Thomas Hayes, a name whispered, never shouted. Tall, gaunt, with eyes like ice reflecting flickering candlelight, he moved like fog through the trenches, always there, yet never quite grasped. His men, hardened by the furnace of war, found him unsettling. His orders, delivered in a low monotone, seemed to seep into their bones, impossible to disobey. He never boasted, never flinched from the dance of death that consumed the battlefield. Some whispered he wasn't long for this world, that he already walked with one foot in the grave. His presence was a shroud, a chilling premonition in the ever-present shadow of death. But they followed him, because in his spectral gaze they saw not fear, but a strange, unwavering certainty. The siege had them pinned down. Day and night the enemy rained down artillery fire, a symphony of screaming metal and earth-shattering explosions. Rations dwindled, hope flickered like a candle in a storm. The air hung thick with the stench of cordite and fear. Men huddled in their dugouts, praying for a swift end, dreading a slow, agonizing one. Whispers of surrender began to circulate, a testament to the crushing despair. Even the most battle-hardened veterans felt a tremor of fear. Only Captain Hayes remained unmoved. His spectral gaze seemed to pierce the chaos, seeking an answer in the inferno. Then a strange thing happened. A hush fell over the men, a wave of unnatural calm spreading through the trenches. They looked to their captain, his face illuminated by the flickering glow of a lantern. His eyes, usually cold and distant, now burned with an inner light. He spoke, his voice low but steady, cutting through the fear like a blade. "Men," he began, "tonight we fight back." His words were like a tonic, chasing away the fear and doubt. They were ready to follow him into the heart of the storm. For they saw in him not a man resigned to fate, but a force of nature, ready to unleash its fury. Section 4. Through Smoke and Steel. The counter-offensive was a maelstrom. Men charged through a storm of bullets and fire, their screams swallowed by the roar of artillery. Captain Hayes, a phantom amidst the chaos, led the charge. He moved with an unnatural grace, bullets seeming to pass through him. His voice, calm and steady, guided his men through the inferno, urging them forward. They fought with the strength of 10, fueled by his unwavering resolve. The enemy faltered, their lines crumbling under the weight of the assault. Victory, once a distant dream, now felt within grasp. But as quickly as it began, the battle ended, the smoke clearing to reveal an eerie silence. Section 5. Whispers in the Wind. They had won. Against all odds they had pushed back the enemy, securing their position. But amidst the celebrations a chilling realization dawned. Captain Hayes was gone. A thorough search yielded nothing. He had vanished as if swallowed whole by the battlefield. Some whispered he had fallen, his body lost in the no-man's land. Others that he never existed, a figment of their war-torn minds. But the men who served under him, who witnessed his spectral leadership, knew the truth. Captain Hayes was no ordinary man. He was a force, a spirit of defiance, and his presence lingered long after the battle ended.